What if we're not alone? And what if the proof is hurtling towards us right now, out of the cosmic darkness? Lately, the internet has been buzzing with news that a mysterious interstellar object is approaching Earth. It's called 3I Atlas, and it was discovered in July 2025. What makes it truly exciting is a paper by renowned Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb and his colleagues. According to them, the object's behavior is extremely strange in several ways. First, its trajectory almost perfectly aligns with the orbital plane of the planets in our solar system, which is statistically almost impossible. Second, its estimated size of 20 kilometers is much larger than what we'd expect from a typical interstellar visitor. Third, it doesn't show the usual signs of outgassing like a comet, and perhaps most thought-provoking, it will pass unusually close to Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. This chain of coincidences gives us a reason to play with the thought. What if this isn't just a rock? What if a 20-kilometer alien spaceship is approaching and it's coming specifically for us? In this video, we'll explore 5 theories about what could happen if this incredible scenario becomes reality. Theory 1. The Galactic Federation. According to the first theory, the visitors aren't conquerors, but saviors. They are representatives of a Galactic Federation, or a similar interstellar alliance, that has been watching humanity for a long time. They've had enough of what our planet's leaders are doing to the Earth and to their own people. They are coming to liberate us and uplift us to a higher level. They disapprove of how our food is being treated with chemicals and how a web of total control and surveillance is being woven around us. Perhaps they received information that our free will is planned to be completely restricted within a few years. They see how healthcare in Europe is slowly being dismantled to become a for-profit system where health becomes a luxury item, not a basic right, much like it is in the United States. They see our most advanced technologies being used almost exclusively for warfare, while discoveries like free energy are kept hidden from us. In this scenario, their arrival would mark the dawn of a new era. Theory 2. Cosmic refugees or new rulers. The second theory suggests the 20-kilometer spaceship isn't just a vehicle, but an ark, a final refuge. It's the home of an entire alien civilization whose own planet or star system was destroyed. They're coming to Earth because it's the only habitable place nearby, but what do they want? Perhaps they want to live in harmony with us, sharing their knowledge and culture. But it's also possible that history will repeat itself. The gods depicted in ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs might have been interstellar travelers just like these. But were they here as mentors or as rulers who exploited and enslaved humanity? And here's an even more unsettling question. What is their size? What if they are parasite-like creatures, wanting to use our bodies to control us? Or, on the contrary, could they live in symbiosis with us, helping us reach a higher state of consciousness? I don't think any of us would like the idea of something crawling inside us against our will. If they are beings far larger than us, they might not even notice us. They could see us the way we see ants, insignificant creatures whose lives don't matter. Do they use raw power and technology? Or can they move objects with their minds, perhaps even create physical things with the sheer power of their thoughts? Theory 3. The revenge of an alternate Jeff Bezos. Our third theory sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie. Remember when Jeff Bezos launched his rocket with an all-female crew, including his wife Lauren Sanchez? This theory suggests that when the rocket reached space, it encountered an anomaly, a black hole, that flung the entire crew into an alternate reality. In this reality, an alternate Jeff Bezos became a dark, technocratic tyrant after the death of his wife. When the crew from our reality appeared, he captured them. But after understanding the situation, he promised to send them back, with one exception. He became obsessed with our Lauren Sanchez, the perfect twin of his lost love. At the moment of their return, Lauren managed to escape, but the alternate Bezos couldn't bear losing her a second time. That's why he is now hurtling towards our planet in a 20-kilometer spaceship. And the twist? The technology used for the return trip erased the crew's memories, placing them back in the exact moment in space-time before the black hole took them. That's why no one remembers a thing. But the evil Bezos isn't just coming for his love. He might seek out his much weaker self here and take his place to rule this world too. This could turn out even worse than a classic alien invasion. Theory 4. Project Bluebeam. The fourth theory suggests our greatest enemy won't come from the stars, but from among us. What if the whole spaceship story is a giant hoax? A global stage play called Project Bluebeam. Theories have circulated for years that certain groups in the background are planning to drastically reduce the human population. Instead of the current 8 billion, they want only a few 100 million people left. With the rapid rise of artificial intelligence, human labor is slowly becoming obsolete. Billions could become useless to the system. These masses would eventually rebel. But what would happen if a fake alien invasion was staged? Everyone would flee in panic, while secret, terrestrial technologies would be used to thin out a large part of humanity. Everything could then be blamed on the aliens. The remaining terrified population would be much easier to control. The most frightening part is, how would we know if a real invasion is happening, or if it's our own kind shooting lasers at us from the sky to decimate the population? Theory 5. It's just a rock. Or is it? Finally, the fifth, and perhaps the most likely, and at the same time, most boring theory. 3i Atlas is just a rock, and absolutely nothing will happen. The day of its arrival will pass just like all the other doomsday prophecies that never came true. But let's add a twist. What if we've been on the brink of extinction multiple times, but a secret shadow power has always been taking care of things behind the scenes? What if this whole event is presented as a meteor came and went, while in reality, galactic battles or secret agreements were taking place? It's mind-boggling to think about how many things could be happening right behind our backs that we know nothing about. I've outlined 5 possible scenarios, from benevolent saviors to an apocalypse orchestrated by our own kind. But now, it's your turn. What do you think will happen? Write your own theories in the comments below. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you like these theories. I tried to make this video as quickly as possible, because overall my videos sometimes take 2 to 3 weeks to make because of the AI content generation time. Also, I'm really sorry for my Indian accent. I'm slowly trying to use my own voice and my own face to make this channel more personal. But this time I cloned my voice using AI, and this is my English AI voice. I really hope I will see you in my next video. Thanks.
We think of time as a one-way motion.
How dare they? My dream.
We have fought for the right to experience peace.